special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champs. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scrimmage.
He goes nowhere, stops full behind the line of scrimmage. Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a beautiful throw, hits him in stride. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that previous play. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 35. Great cut, they whiff on him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up. And
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second and long for this offense after the sacks. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what,
and they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Old Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fire to the right side, complete. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback still with the football. Got the 1st down and still motoring.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And they'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can he do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And on the carry, he's heading left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that side.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. We kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Makes a quick catch. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another.
He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one and keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is missed. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Stop for the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Nice grab. It's Bradley. The defense all over. He stopped right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Rebels will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's an outbound. The catch made. That's a solid lead. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Heading left after the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab behind the line. It's Carter. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Duke. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Play action here on first down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble. The ball is out right near the goal line. Scooped up on the defense.
Wow, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a two-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Four receivers split wide on second and inches. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw, catch made. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And off the miss, the margin is still 15. It's still a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver's got it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Snags the quick throw. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
With the catch, it's Hawkins. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very
And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. And the Commodores come to the line with 1st and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Commodores. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage 30, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sure hands. It's Duke. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball outward to 28. Crush center down to the offense after that 1st down completion. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Rebels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the two-point try is good. So the lead is now 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
There's the handoff. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Second down after the incompletion. Chewing clock with the running game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and are just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by that tackle for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Bradley. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Runs up with the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. A deep shot, but he paid for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
23, Ole Miss, 22.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away with a running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A short completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Duke. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Commodores. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
29.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He steps out of bounds, no gain on the play. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.